MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Baltimore Orioles. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Baltimore Orioles.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. HR, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out. All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. That center fielder can go get them with the best of them. Tremendous range, left and right, and he's got a cannon. This is what you like in your best player in the outfield.
Leading off tonight for Pittsburgh, left fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. A windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Out in front as he rolls over it to second. And a rather easy first out.
In the second spot tonight, second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. And there is our officiating crew in this one. Calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Brummett moves over. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Pirates. The Orioles due up in the first. No score. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Pirates. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
At the plate, Christian Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Stepping in now, Randy Wiggins. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Gray ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now it's 2-0.
That's a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward if they continue to stay in good counts.
Gray now on 2-0. Runners off for second. Back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Chris Kyle.
Now at the plate, Chris Kyle. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Now starting to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
Spin and a throw back to second. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Popped up. Wiggins coasts under it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, center fielder number 12, Steve Finley.
So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping in is the center fielder Steve Finley. First delivery to him on the way. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Finley awaits the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Line towards center field. And the Pirates have their first base hit.
Well, it's not rocket science. You fall behind 3-1 to this guy, you're probably going to give up a base hit when you throw him a fastball.
Fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. No score here as we play inning number 2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Vargas moving forward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Here's Oswaldo Arcia. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Kyle is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Angel Vargas. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Fielder, Angel Vargas.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Digging in, Tyler Scott. Over to first, Gray, and he'll get back in standing. He's set, and the pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back standing. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Clemente has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting 8, Patrick Edward Arnold.
Stepping up now, Edward Arnold. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Clemente is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Curtis Randall.
So coming to the plate, Curtis Randall. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And there he goes towards second. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. On the move again from first. Fly ball off the straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Taylor Thompson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Taylor Thompson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. One and one. Here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
So one gone for the shortstop, Alcides Escobar. Into the windup and the pitch. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Clemente. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Orioles are on top, 1-0. Ready for another chance? Christian Brummett. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Christian Brummett.
Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Oh, he drops that bunt, what I call the Bermuda Triangle, in between the third baseman, the pitcher, and the catcher. About 45 feet down the line, and nobody's going to have a play. Great execution.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a flare out toward right center. Hayward coming on. One away.
Now batting, first baseman, Scott McGriff.
Riding in once again, Scott McGriff. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled right back up the middle. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
In now, Chris Kyle. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Angel.
Digging in to try it again, Angel Vargas. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here it comes on 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Tapped up the first baseline, but it gets foul.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Another 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles strand a couple, but they're up 1-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the TCU product Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Sharp ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And now this is bobbled in left. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He was starting to settle in. He had retired 7 hitters in a row. That base hit right there kind of breaks it up. And now let's see how he's out of the stretch. Hasn't been there for a while.
Into the box, Steve Finley, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. From the stretch. Grounded to short. Randall comes up with it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Scott. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Tyler Scott.
Right over the middle, knee high. Gray ready with the 0-1. There for it, Escobar. Reined in. On to first is Escobar, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Bart Wiggins.
Now at the plate, Bart Wiggins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, strike one.
If he can keep hitting the corner with that two-seam fastball, it's going to be really effective. But if he leaves it out over the middle of the plate, it could be a dangerous spot.
And the pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Clemente is right there as he'll put it away without
now
much problem for the second
catcher,
out.
Edward Arno.
Into the box, Edward Arnold. Gray into his motion. First pitch on the way. Out of play. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Nope. And a neck high fastball that time. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Curtis Randall. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Thompson recovers, and that ends the inning. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Orioles lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Pirates, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The pitch. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward has gone on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Oswaldo Arcia.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He swings and grounds it to short.
To his left, Randall in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 35, Taylor Thompson.
Standing in, Taylor Thompson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Fastball called strike. 1 and 2.
Boy, man, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Brummett moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in once again, Christian Brummett. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Christian Brummett.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Thompson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Randy Wiggins. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a ball 1-0. Now the pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but because he keeps that bat in the plane so long, he picks up cheap hits like this soft liner. He's just a good hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Scott McGriff. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. One out and a runner on second base. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Wiggins rounds the corner and is headed home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Chris Kyle is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. I'm set with the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Runner at second here with one man out. Bounced weakly near the plate. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now another 1-2. And that misses 2 and 2.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3 and 2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2 and 2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
This one's down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. McGriff is on his way home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. Ready once again, Angel Vargas. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Over to first, Gray. Back in standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Christian will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, that's a big RBI single right there. As well as their pitcher is throwing right now, 3-0 might be all he needs to bring it home.
Brett Oberholzer is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Oberholzer.
Into the box now, Tyler Scott. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
The batter, designated hitter, Bart Wiggins.
Coming to the plate now, Bart Wiggins. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 0-1, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 men are on with 2 men out. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Christian rounds third and is digging for the plate. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 base hits. No errors. And 1 man left on base. 5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 4 and the Pirates nothing. Owen Christian will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Ready for another chance? Roberto Clemente. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And now a pitch on the way. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is caught as he had to go a long way to get there, but he pulls it in right in front of the stands to retire the side. Striding in once again, Edward Arnold. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Edward Arnold.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Curtis Randall.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Randall. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Goldschmidt. A double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The throw into second, the tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We're on to the 7th here in Game 6. It's the Orioles 4 and the Pirates nothing. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here.
First baseman number 44.
Digging in and looking for more, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Brummett has it in his tracks. 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Steve Finley.
Ready once again, Steve Finley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Chopper foul. Finley awaits the 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Randall ranges to his right on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ready for another shot now, Jason Hayward. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Left side. Randall from the outfield grass. Throw won't get him.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now I know there's 2 outs and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with the 2-out infield single.
Hitter, Osvaldo Arcia.
Stepping in now, Osvaldo Arcia, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Randy Wiggins. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Carpenter has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
In now, Scott McGriff. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Into the box, Owen Christian, as he swings and hits a laser to right. Hayward is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Angel Vargas.
Coming to the plate now, Angel Vargas. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Digging in once again, Tyler Scott. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Oberholzer pauses. Here's the 0-2. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. The throw to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Orioles strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0. Coming to the plate now, Taylor Thompson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Hit to short. Randall is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 8th inning now for Memorial Park. O's leading this one as you get a look at the line score there through the first 7 innings of play. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Skied into very shallow right. Vargas will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Pirates, left fielder Roberto Clemente.
Stepping up to the plate, Roberto Clemente. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Wiggins.
First pitch on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here he comes on 2-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air to center field. Varma under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 4-0. Ready now, Bart Wiggins. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Bart Wiggins.
Fred Norman is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
Norman.
Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
So striding forward now, Edward Arnold. Couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Escobar dives. What a stop. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Randall.
Digging in, Curtis Randall. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Game 6 is on to the 9th inning now. It's the Orioles 4 and the Pirates nothing. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network.
Second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready with another 2-strike offering. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third
A
baseman,
reminder that coming up after the telecast concludes, we'll have post-game highlights for you as we look back at the key moments of this World Series matchup. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-1 game.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over to drive in the run.
Into the box now, Steve Finley.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Vargas is there, and there are 2 men gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. One and one. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, Matt, that was a huge at bat. He gets the single right here. There's 2 out in the 9th, and it brings the tying run to the plate.
Designated hitter, Osvaldo Arcia.
Here's Osvaldo Arcia. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
Well, these guys aren't going away without a fight. Right there, that base hit brings them really within 2 now. With the batter coming to the plate, he jumps on 1. You're right back in this game. That's what they're thinking right now.
Stepping in now, Taylor Thompson. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit hard on the ground at first. And that's it. The Orioles are the champions of the baseball world.
Well, they just clinched the World Series title in front of the home crowd, and no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight, just like this stadium is rocking right now as they celebrate something they'll remember forever. They are the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
For the victorious Orioles. 4 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake Arrieta. Loss goes to Sonny Gray. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance here at the ballpark, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.